what's up, everyone? Justin with This Is Scary Wisconsin, and I'm joined here tonight by my best friend, Gage. Hey, Gage, we're here tonight to talk about the haunt reviews for 2024. They're not happening. You're all off the hook. Have fun.
That's right. We're done. That's it. That's our retirement video.
Would that be sweet?
We
Unfortunately,
can actually enjoy Haunted. I'm kidding. We still do.
Unfortunately, that's not the way it's happening. But so what we have this year is we split the reviews into two sections, general and scares. And we're just going to go over the questions we have in our reviews this year. We're not going to tell you how many points or whatever that each of the questions is worth. There's some that are going to be worth 2, some that are worth up to 5. And each of us is going to contribute 40 points based on the questionnaire to the review. And then the other 20 points will be 10 each for personal input. What we thought of different aspects of the haunt as well. So I'm actually really looking forward to the personal aspect. So we're going to start. Simple question. Is there a website, and does it have good information pertaining to the haunted house and its location? Yes or no?
So this is going to be the 40 chunk, by the way.
Yeah, this
the
is my
40
40
each.
chunk. This is the general 40 chunk.
It's going to be like for both of us. I have this 40. He has this 40.
Yep. So Gage, why don't you read the second one there for us?
Is parking available on the site? Yes and no. And is it clearly labeled?
Okay. Is there a clearly labeled and attended ticket booth? Does it present prices and rules?
Clear queue lines? Does it have an indicator saying VIP goes this way and general admission goes that way?
Gift shop? Yes or no?
Restrooms? These are all yes or no every time we divvy up. Okay.
Are the attractions clearly marked?
Are atmospheric music and audio selections appropriate?
Did actors stay in character?
Was the haunt fully and well staffed?
Did anyone scream, "Get out"?
That's, by the way,
A big no-no.
minus 2 points.
Yeah.
Uh,
You will spoil that one. That is minus 2 points if you do that.
does the haunt feel copy and paste? Should we describe that a little more?
Nope.
No?
Was there clear directions through and after the haunt was over?
Was the lighting used in the haunt appropriate?
Were there any unusual scents?
Did you catch another group?
Was the scenery appropriate? Some fun general questions about the haunt. I'll be tackling those issues on most reviews, so it'll be something for me to really focus on. And then this next set of questions will be for Gage to focus on. Did actors attempt to scare you?
Were any of the masks of good quality?
Did props seem real and scary?
Were the actors in the correct positions to enhance the scares?
Nice. That's a good one. Did any scare make you say, "Damn, okay, or anything like that?
Have no idea how much that makes me cringe hearing him say, "Damn, okay." I'm like,
I mean, yes or no, we've had those moments. Maybe we didn't say that, but we've had those moments.
didn't say that.
But you've
Never
had
in
those
my
moments.
life.
You've had those moments.
We're
You
just
got
talking
me,
about
man.
something like that. Like,
Yeah,
just
there you go.
Generally being surprised.
Okay.
Were there a variety of monster haunters on site?
Monsters and haunters.
Monsters/haunters. It wasn't all zombies or all werewolves, etc., unless explicitly stated in the theme statement.
Did props and scenery fit the scares?
Did the haunt build tension?
That's a good one. Did the haunt have a good atmosphere?
Did actors try to scare you twice in a scene?
Did any scene with actors and props attempt to scare you 3 times in a scene?
I was going to say, did you skip? No. Did any actors scare from below the waist?
Did any actors scare above you?
Was there more than jump scares in the haunt?
Was there a go home scare? Meaning, was there a scare in the very last room or experience of the haunt?
Or leaving that room?
Yep.
Were scares the same as last year? And is this just the SOS?
So, it means same old shit, but we're going to call it same old scares.
You can't swear!
I can. We're going to call it same old scares. And so that's the only one we're really going to elaborate on here. So what we want to do with that is as we go through some of these haunts that we've been through a few times, you start to notice that it's like, okay, well, they changed like one room or two rooms, but the actors are still in the same position. They're still doing the same scares. It isn't really varied and changed up from year to year. So we kind of came up with this SOS, this same old scares modifier, right? That one. This is another one we'll reveal. That one for Gage's reviews is actually worth 5 points. And so the way it's going to work is, as we go through these haunts, we kind of look for things like, okay, we have a new room here. Okay, we have a new actor position here. They're trying a different outfit here. The scare, they did the scare differently this year. Oh, here's another new room here. Some nice new, this prop is being better utilized this year. And that's kind of where we're going to be taking those 5 points from. If it's one or two things, it'll maybe be 1 or 2 points. But if we see them really varying it up and starting to get creative, that's where you're going to have a better chance to get that total 5 points. And, yeah.
I mean, you're going to notice that a lot of these are must-have points. And if you can hit 95% of these, you're going to be in a good percentile range of like 80. It's going to be a good haunt. Even if for some reason, we got our personal scores on there of each of our 10s, and they're just zeros, it's still a decent haunt. You know what I mean? If you meet that basic criteria.
As I'm looking at these questions, clear queue lines, gift shop, restrooms, marking the attractions clearly, prices stated, attended ticket booth. As I look at this stuff, it's really kind of like, this is all basic day one stuff.
It really is.
This is all stuff that if you're not doing and you're an established haunt, something's wrong.
And I also want to note, too, that the same SOS modifier only pertains to haunts that we've been to the previous year. Because there's going to be a couple of new haunts that we're going to go to. We will adjust the scores to kind of fit that.
Yeah, and we'll adjust that. And we'll adjust that question as we go too. Especially for like the new haunts. So we'll take a look at that obviously when we come to it. But there'll be a way where we'll probably either swap in a different question, or we'll take a look at the way the haunt flows. Take a look at maybe the way some of the scares work together, and we'll look at that stuff as it come to it. But anyway, I'm Justin with This Is Scary Wisconsin, joined by my best friend Gage. Just wanted to come on here and make the reviews public this year. I mean, I know a lot of the haunt owners and haunt actors watch this channel, and they watch our reviews, especially when it comes to their haunts. Wanted to make sure we at least gave you guys access to a lot of the questions that we're going to be addressing. And then as far as like the personal 10 points from each of us to get that total out of 100, that could be given from anything to really good queue line actors, really great jump scares, great scare positioning, whether it gets us or not, good makeup, masks, things like that, stuff that really stands out to us personally. That's kind of where we get a little bit more personal touch on those reviews, and we wanted to make sure that we still had that in our reviews instead of it all just being yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no.
And of course, there's going to be some MVAs as well.
Yeah, of course. Of course, and that's another place where we can dole out additional points as well.
Yep.
If there's an actor that really stands out, obviously, like Dahmer from last year and Cookie both come to mind for me. So, but yeah, so guys, there's the questions. That's what's going on. Haunt season starts here in a month?
We're almost there.
Yeah.
We're almost there, spooky season.
So we're excited. Again, Justin with my best friend Gage, thank you guys so much for joining us. And we're going to see you right here for 2024's Haunted House season. But Gage, there's one question we have to ask them.
We've said this for so long. Is it scary, Wisconsin?